Having a big breakthrough in any industry often comes from getting the approval or backing from one important person in that industry. I've had the privilege to be in multiple industries or have multiple dreams where I can point out that person and then make a good impression, and then it opens the doors for what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you can work hard all day, but if the right person likes you, it's kind of game over. But it'll only work if you're prepared. And so, what I want you all to kind of know, this is just realizing, I'm watching Bel Air right now, and Will is like trying to like get in touch with this guy that like helps guys get into college, play college basketball. But it just reminded me of the moments I be having where essentially like you have to be able to make that good impression with somebody that's, at the top of your industry or has a lot of connections. And if they like you, if they know you're the real deal, then that'll open up floodgates to everybody else. And I think what's super important in those moments to know is you have to be prepared. How to take advantage of those situations is one, pointing them out, but knowing how to stand up for yourself. And that's through true experience. I think a lot of us were always trying to get that handout, to get that backing, to get that person to say, hey, this guy's the real deal, so we can be successful. But even if that person does that, if you're not ready, it's not going to matter. Or they're not even going to like acknowledge you. I remember, so like my freshman year of college. Yeah, like I majored in sports management. There's this one person, I'm not going to say his name, but I just knew if I could get him to know me and mentor me and to back me, oh, I'd be able to get internships and all these opportunities after graduation and work in sports. It's going to be game over. I can just get him. And originally I tried approaching him. I was never able to do it. But one day I finally got his attention, and he just grilled me, like asked me a bunch of questions. And I was ready for it. But if it wasn't for like the whole semester before that moment happened, I wouldn't have been able to respond and take advantage of the opportunity. What does that mean? It means while you know you may need or want that person to like you or need that backing from a big organization, whatever it may be, if you aren't prepared, it won't even matter. Because when you finally get that opportunity, you won't take advantage of it. So it's so important to realize instead of trying to get ready when it's time, you have to stay ready. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So if at any moment somebody calls me, I'm ready. For example, I actually had one of these moments like yesterday. I'm driving back from a gig. I spoke in Colorado yesterday. And I've been trying to get into the college market. I joined this group that's all about the college market. They hold these conferences and stuff. And I really wanted to like speak at this showcase, right? But it's hard to get into. And but if I can get in the showcase and speak here and get validated by this group, I could have a lot of opportunities in the college market, which I know I'd be perfect for. I've been grinding, speaking for the last 2 years. I'm ready. And I'm just driving, I got like a 4-hour drive to Denver from where I was speaking at. And I just get a random call from an unknown number. But I'm like, well, who could that be? I answer the phone. And it's got like, I'm from the organization. I run everything. And I just want to ask you some more questions, see what you're about. We don't just let anybody else on the thing. He just grilled me for like 20 minutes, just asking me questions. And boom, right when he says it, I'm on it. I'm giving him like mouthpiece was going crazy. I was doing everything perfect. And essentially, I got the spot to speak in the conference, like in a really good spot because I impressed him. And I'm going to get a lot more help in general. But if it wasn't for the last 2 years of me grinding, without knowing when that guy would call me, I wouldn't have been prepared. You have to start getting prepared and seeing the value before it becomes your opportunity. The opportunity is there before you get the opportunity. The opportunity to speak at colleges was there before I even knew of speaking at colleges. But I had to keep working on it. I had to keep getting my speech better. I had to keep doing some gigs for free. I had to keep doing some gigs for lesser money. I had to keep traveling the country and driving 5 hours to speak and doing all these things and end up I had to go through the grind. I had to do my research. I had to get to know the industry for what it is. And so when the guy grilled me on certain questions, I was like, oh, I actually already know that because I do that with high schools. And I've mastered that for the last 2 years. And so while I don't know the college market, I show like, look, dude, I really do this. Like I just spoke at over 50 schools last year. Had all this backing behind me because I did the work. You have to understand that getting that validation, I feel like in the music industry, they call it another one. When you get what's it called when a rapper like validates you? Man, I'm forgetting the word. It's going to come to me right after this video is over. But essentially like, you're waiting on that person to validate you to say, look, this is the next person coming up. You have to actually be the real deal. You can't really just, I mean, you can fake it till you make it, but you actually got to be it. Once you get the spotlight on you, people are going to see. Everything will eventually come to light. And so you got to be ready. I promise you, everybody's going to get an opportunity if you really want it. You stay consistent. But it don't matter how many opportunities you get if you're not ready for the opportunity. That was a bar. Oh, that was a bar. I don't even know if I can say that again. That was a bar. But like, be ready for your opportunity before you even know when the opportunity's coming. Because you'll never know when it's going to come. Like, I got that call randomly yesterday, and I was ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, my boy.